Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend and be with children.
What's up, gang? We is back. Welcome to the Righteous Fair, where we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we is not gonna complicate that at all. Now, y'all see the title tonight. Modern women are trained, designed, programmed, conditioned to destroy the family. We're going to get straight on down to it today, guys. Horrible news, yo. Judge finds mother not guilty of neglect following the death of her 2-month-old little girl, guys. So a mother nowadays can openly admit to suffocating, smothering her child. No, because they brought them into this world and they could take them out. So this is the power the woman got. So now I never met a powerful victim. So I don't understand why our sisters take this stance that they are victims. I never met a powerful victim. Let's get into the story, guys. For those of y'all just now walking into class, let me play that intro back and we'll get to the story.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend and be with children.
Man, incredible, yo. Incredible, yo.
All right, Ethan, thank you. Not guilty. That's the verdict handed down this afternoon to an Indianapolis mother who had been accused of neglect, resulting in the death of her 2-month-old daughter.
Fox 59's Jesse Wells has more on that surprising verdict that followed a 3-day bench trial.
Before announcing his verdict, the judge told the suspect she was a bad parent and she was not innocent, but the judge believed she should have been charged with involuntary manslaughter, and because she wasn't charged with that crime, he instead found her not guilty of neglect resulting in death. Inside this home on Burton Avenue in August 2022, police found a 2-month-old girl unresponsive. That newborn child, Alana Lacey, died on scene. 5 months later, in January 2023, the girl's mother, Daisha Lacey, was charged with causing her child's death. Court records show the mother gave a lengthy videotaped confession in which she tearfully admitted she smothered her daughter in the couch cushions because she was high on meth and wanted the child to be quiet so she could get some sleep. Lacey, though, always maintained the death inside the home was an accident and she didn't intend to kill her child. At the end of her trial, Judge Mark Stoner chastised Lacey.
Oh, wow. So now we believe in accidents. So when that dad accidentally miss a payment, a child support payment, and then he accidentally missed another one, he shouldn't be thrown in jail. He should not be thrown in jail, immediately thrown in jail, when you got a woman who had an accident. She made an accident. And this is why our sisters don't get better. This is why I keep my foot in our sisters' rear end because I'm going to force them to get better. There's no accountability for Black women in modern society. They let them run amok. You know what happened when you let the body run amok without a head? Because they know they ain't got no man. And again, keep in mind, guys, this is they. Look how they, because they always want us, they always distract us with they. Look how they treat our sisters, right? They don't treat our sisters like they treat us, right? Right. But our sisters be talking this they shit and our business. And look at they. Look at, come on, man.
Saying her actions were reckless, but insisted the prosecutors didn't prove she intentionally harmed her daughter and they didn't charge her with the right crime. Because April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, the judge said there are lessons about dangerous parenting practices that can be learned from the case, but then said he reluctantly found Lacey not guilty because being a bad parent isn't always against the law. If she had been convicted, the suspect would have...
Wow. And wow. Yeah, I heard it right there, guys. That was the authorization for them to get a chance to stick their hands in their pocket and act like they ain't influenced the little motherfucking murderers and the prostitutes running in our streets, guys. I got to play that back. This is a wicked society. This why they so on us with bullying and shaming and the pronouns. Because she is doing a lot of the damage now. She. And they set the narrative to be on the he. But we ain't saying a whole lot of he's. It's a whole lot of she going on. Let me play that motherfucker back right there. Oh, no.
Thank you. Not guilty. That's the verdict handed down this afternoon to an Indianapolis mother who had been accused of neglect, resulting in the death of her 2-month-old daughter.
Fox 59's Jesse Wells has more on that surprising verdict that followed a 3-day bench trial.
Before announcing his verdict, the judge told the suspect she was a bad parent and she was not innocent, but the judge believed she should have been charged with involuntary manslaughter, and because she wasn't charged with that crime, he instead found her not guilty of neglect resulting in death. Inside this home on Burton Avenue in August 2022, police found a 2-month-old girl unresponsive. That newborn child, Alana Lacey, died on scene.
Tony, you ain't lying, Tony. Not even a death, right? A dad ain't got it. We ain't got to accidentally kill somebody because this is a death, right? We know they're the leaders in deletions of babies, right? They always want to talk about the black man going to jail and the black man this and black, but they are the league leaders in the deletion of babies, right? And imagine if the dad just missed a child support payment. They coming to lock that dad up. They coming to lock that man up. Sick, yo. It's the way, it's the world we live in, bro. Not every one of your sisters that call to be your claim to be your sister, she not your sister, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all, y'all know I love my people. I love my peoples. I love my brothers. I love my sisters, and I love my children of God of every color. I love my peoples. I'm a people person. I love people, but I'm not gonna be no fool for people, bro. I'm not gonna be a fool for nobody, ever, ever. And this is some wicked shit, and this happened way too often in my community.
5 months later, in January 2023, the girl's mother, Daisha Lacey, was charged with causing her child's death. Court records show the mother gave a lengthy videotaped confession in which she tearfully admitted she smothered her daughter in the couch cushions because she was high on meth and wanted the child to be quiet so she could get some sleep. Lacey, though, always maintained the death inside the home was an accident and she didn't intend to kill her child. At the end of her trial, Judge Mark Stoner chastised Lacey, saying her actions were reckless, but insisted The prosecutors didn't prove she intentionally harmed her daughter, and they didn't charge her with the right crime. Because April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, the judge said there are lessons about dangerous parenting practices that can be learned from the case, but then said he reluctantly found Lacey not guilty because being a bad parent isn't always against the law. If she had been convicted, the suspect would have faced between 20 and 40 years behind bars. Instead, she has now been set free. Attorneys for both sides did not want to comment after the verdict. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
Jesse.
I bet they didn't. That is crazy right there, y'all. Yo, let me see what my good breads is saying, yo. Slow down. Let me slow down real quick. Woman, easy mode. Men, all Madden. Woman, easy mode. Men on all Madden, yo. XL Pro said men in jail on child support and this be free. Exactly. You cannot make this up. Unknown said nowadays, though, with AI and automation, ain't enough jobs for these young men. Feel like that's why a lot go to crime. Yeah, a lot go to crime. Can I break it down real quick? A lot go to crime because it start with the people that get the chance to stick their hands in their pocket, right? Women are supposed to protect their coochie until they secure a marriage with a man. You know what I mean? With a man, not a boy, not a thug, not a pookie. You know what I mean? With a man. And they're not doing that. They are not doing that, yo. So these kids are not being taught values, right? They're not being taught how to thrive in society because the mothers are bringing kids into this world and ain't got shit. The mothers need therapy. Women need therapy before they go decide to go be a mother. Before they change that title for the benefits, because they go from modern woman to mother for a lifestyle change. You know what I mean? Because benefits come with becoming a mother. You know what I mean? So if these women got healed, got some real help, right, before they decided to go and bust it open. Let me show you what I mean, guys, real quick. Cause it's better they tell you than I tell you, right? Cause this is exactly what happened. This one just stopped herself.
One thing I just absolutely hate about being a mom is how, like, your children will, like, sometimes purposely poke at you. Because, like, I really do try my best to, like, keep my composure and not take my anger out on my kids and not use them as my own personal punching bags because they're in my space. Like, I really, you know, my daughter, she's 11, and sometimes she just poke at me. And my thing is, I'm like, you don't know what I'm battling emotionally, you don't know what I'm battling mentally, and you keep playing with me, bro. And I don't want to hurt you. Please stop. And then I just, like, will shut down and just, like, give her the silent treatment. Because I don't be having nothing nice to say, and I don't want to hurt her with my words. I just think that that's so fucked up for kids when they do that. Like, why do you do that?
Shit crazy. I like that. Evil doesn't walk the earth anymore. Evil runs it now. Sad to say. That's some real shit right there, man. Hold up. That's some real. Word up. That's a real one right there, man. But listen, you heard this one right here, right? Crying. And this was going to happen, young ladies, if you don't protect your coochie, ma'am. This is exactly what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It happens to the best of them. And then you're sad. You crying. You don't know what to do. Y'all having these babies before your mind develop. Y'all having these babies before your natural mind even develop. Ladies, that's tough. Being a mother is tough. I get up here and I kick the shit out of hell of a mothers. Salute to all my sisters with sense and salute to all my mothers that know what it is. And I judge a mother by how much access she give the father. That's your job as a mother. So I judge good mothers about how much access they give the fathers. And low key, wink, wink, if you one of the mothers that give access to the father and he just don't want to take it, he don't want to step up, then I salute to you. But you only better have one kid, motherfucker, because that don't count if you got 2 and 3 motherfucking kids, ma'am. But salute to my mothers, salute to my sisters with sense. It's crazy out here, bro. Let's get to another one of these. Let's get same story, but a different angle. One second. This shit is crazy right here. Man.
On today's decision.
Breaking right now, a verdict just reached in the neglect death of a 2-month-old girl.
The baby's mother, Daisha Lacey, was just found not guilty for neglect of a dependent resulting in death. Our Rich Nye has been covering this trial from the start and brings us the latest now on today's decision. Rich?
Jenny and Dustin, this was a bench trial here that lasted 3 days at the Community Justice Campus. And that means that the judge heard all the evidence, there was no jury, and the judge decides the verdict. And Judge Mark Stoner ruled within the last hour that Daisha Lacey did not commit a criminal act of neglect that resulted in her 2-month-old baby's death. Lacey allegedly admitted in a police interview that she smothered her child while she was high on meth and tired. She allegedly put a pillow on the baby's face.
And that's the part that don't make it an accident, y'all. I'm not gonna be inhumane or how y'all say mean, but that's the part that don't make it an accident, yo, man. God knows she probably left the kid in the house alone. You know what I mean? Because ain't no babysitter gonna come back and see you. You gonna come back to the babysitter all high on meth. Unless you left the baby with a meth head. So any way you cut it, ma'am, any way you cut it, you messed up.
To make her stop crying. Lacey's other daughter, who was only 3 at the time, testified that she saw her mom put a pillow on her baby's face. But there was no medical or physical evidence presented at trial to show that the baby was smothered or that she died from suffocation. The judge said that the charges were not appropriate in this case.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend and be with children.
Toxicology report did show meth in Daisha Lacey's system, but Judge Mark Stoner said if she had been charged with reckless homicide or involuntary manslaughter, he could have found her guilty, but she's not guilty of neglect of the dependent resulting in death.
Well, you can't judge, CR. You could judge. God judge. Why you can't judge? CR, you better start judging. You better start calling it out. Unless you a child smotherer too. That's why you can't judge. Cause y'all match energy, y'all match flavors. You better start judging, sis. Cause they making you look bad. Cause I'm judging you. I'm judging you. You see me, I don't give a. I'm ferocious with black women. I put black women in all my titles. Even though, you know what I mean? Cause I know it triggers y'all. Even though if it don't apply, you let it fly. But I feel you, sis, but call them out. Fucking baby has meth.
Meth Daisha Lacey has been in jail for a little over a year since her arrest in this case. She will be free later today.
Rich, how long did it take Judge Stoner to reach that decision?
Well, this took 3 days in this bench trial, and a lot of his consideration was over a 3-hour police interview that he reviewed and watched again and again. The problem with that was, in that interview, Lacey allegedly admitted that she smothered the child. But you could not hear that in the police interview on the video. That was one of the hangups in this case as well. Judge Stoner took a lot of time to review that video, but ultimately, after hearing closing arguments, he came back in 15 minutes with that verdict this afternoon.
All right, Rich Nye, live downtown Indianapolis for us. Thank you. We'll see you with more coming up at 5.
See now, sisters, my brothers, some of them might think you adore the system, Zaddy. You know what I mean? They might think you adore him for a different reason, but I know why you love him. I know why you love Zaddy. You love Zaddy because of this. Zaddy slap you on the wrist. That's exactly why you can't get me. You can't trick me to go attack Zaddy for you, so that then you could attack me. Y'all done made it, sisters. My sisters, I hope you listening clear, because us woke brothers, emotional, intelligent brothers, right? We see what y'all doing, and we see the blueprint. We see the game plan. It's the same thing with Black Lives Matter. That's what y'all doing. Y'all just using it on us, black men. You know what I mean? No, white man, don't be racist to my brother. Let me be racist to my brother. It's the same thing, same script. No police, don't kill my brother. Let us run in the street so I can kill my brother. This is the same shit. It's the exact same shit, y'all. Shit's sad. But salute to one of my white bread sisters who she heard one of my lives earlier, and she sent me some content because she remembered one of my lives. She been watching for a long time. She want to remain anonymous. I don't know why, white bread. Don't be scared. But in any event, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna blow you up. She know she know Mr. Goodbread crazy. That nigga Mr. Goodbread, the motherfucker, take a picture of me, have me put the fuck child support on hat on me, and have me up there chilling. Yeah, but be proud. Be proud to be in your truth. We not supposed to be operating in falsehood. Remember that, y'all. We supposed to remove all falsehood, yo. We not supposed to be running around here lying to one another, hiding shit, acting like we better. When you do that hiding shit and covering up shit, you acting like you better than somebody. You know that? But then y'all be the ones that quick to say, he think he better. No, it's you with the lying and shit. What you covering up? We all raised off the same stupid ass information, and it's only the ones that get rid of that information and get some new information that's really thriving and winning. Everybody else is fronting. To be real with you, man, if you didn't know that, if you still operating off of information that was given to you and not information that you went and to go get, my sister, you's a dummy. And you're losing and you're lying and you're mad. If you listening right, you're mad right now because you didn't know this. And I asked y'all on the other live, who do y'all be so mad at? Are y'all mad at me because you want to be smarter than me? Or are you mad at the person that gave you that dumb shit that you thought you was eating with? That's for y'all to figure out, yo. But y'all got to get into ciphers and rooms where people is better than y'all, ladies. Y'all got to get from around the mingy fucking women that y'all be staying around. Y'all got to get to rooms where people is better than y'all. In order to do that, you got to learn how to be quiet. You got to learn how to shut up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give y'all some game right now, and this is as watered down as it's going to be. Because y'all are affecting generations. Y'all want us to focus on men who fuck up individuals. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like men are angels. Men fuck up individuals. One lady, one man, one woman. Now I mean they might repeat it and do it again, but one. Women are responsible for the generations to come, and we can't have y'all trapping niggas to deliver babies, having babies, getting frustrated with babies, and then fucking sleeping on the baby, killing. That shit ain't gonna work. But anyway, salute to the sis for sending me this. And yes, she's a sis. You don't gotta be a sis, motherfucker. Cause y'all don't act like y'all my sister.
So I'm not here to try to convince any woman that they need to date or marry any particular race. I just believe in having honest conversations. And unfortunately, when Black women talk about interracial relationships, it's usually dishonest. Oftentimes what happens is that we had bad or failed experiences in the Black community, and then we want to take those broken pieces of ourselves and then bring it into the white community without first being self-reflective. If you can literally say an entire people group, an entire race of men is better than another race, that means you probably don't know them. Because if you actually knew white people, you would know that they also have struggles, that they also have issues. I mean, 80% of Americans, just about 80%, live paycheck to paycheck, including white people. So no, white men aren't going over here, all of them with trust funds, buying their women houses, flying them out on yachts, just treating them like goddesses. No, that is a literal fantasy and fairy tale. As I mentioned before, if white men were treating all of their women like queens, then feminism would not have been started. Feminism literally started by white women who were unhappy with their position in society. They wanted more power. They wanted more access to wealth. They wanted more agency. So no, that's not true. Also, white men treat us better, but they don't marry us. Currently, about 1% of white men in the United States of America have a Black wife. I'm not talking about a girlfriend. I'm not talking about a side piece. I'm talking about wife. Married, shared assets, all of that. It's about 1%.
Now, I played that video for the race agitating sisters. You know what I mean? I ain't play that video to trigger any of my peoples. I played that for my race agitating sisters that like to bother my passport bros, that like to act like they are so valuable to anything other than a Black man. That's why I played that for. Because y'all constantly promoting this independence from a Black man, and that Black man is your head. You are just a body, and you're self-destructing. Y'all running around here self-destructing. Everything y'all put your hands on without a head, y'all destroy. And the family is one of them. The family is one of them. You know what I mean?
He's not fucking going. Nigga, you ain't had my child a whole year. He's not going with you. Come on.
Who you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
I don't want to hear where the dad. Where the dad? You don't talk about the dads. You don't talk about the fathers though. Where the men? The men that ran off. The men that ran off. You don't talk about the men that ran off. You know what I mean? Baby Bubba, with a name like that, bro, with a social media name like that, you are the one with the issues. All right, Baby Bubba? Know what I mean? I never met an in-shape Bubba. Never. So you got bigger fish to fries. All right? All right? Baby Bubba, stick your hands in your pants and smell it. You see what I mean about the bigger fish to fry? Now go on now and stop playing with me and let me cook. Now where was we at? You saw that, right? You see now, that's when the trigger come out, because that's what they do. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. You see how the flying roaches is. Once you get close to them with the truth, they fly. They regular roaches in the chat listening like, you know what I mean? And we can all agree to the obvious. But when you get past the surface level and you start to get to the psychology behind the thing and you dig deep into the matter, they can't think that high. They can't think that straight. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, he's not fucking going. Nigga, you ain't had my child a whole year. He's not going with you. Come on.
Who you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come Come on now.
You sure you gonna be in jail though?
You good.
You gonna be in jail, man.
Come on, don't cry, bro.
I don't want you to go in jail.
Slap me, nigga. Slap me, nigga.
Let me hug him, man. I'm about to hug him, man. You got me fucked up.
Boy.
Give me a hug.
Boy.
Call your pussy ass nigga come fight.
Man, boy.
Come on, Noah. Boy, you a hoe. Man, tell your bitch to stand on her spot, nigga.
Yo, don't let these women take you there, guys. Don't let these women take you there. Because remember, they gonna skip over. They got the information gap shit to the science. They gonna get straight to when you punch them in their fucking head. You know what I mean? And I'm not condoning domestic violence. You know what I mean? That's a figure of speech. They gonna always talk about the effect. They never gonna talk about the cause. Like how they talk about he left it in, but they never talk about how they laid on their back, drunk as hell, and got dickmatized. When the dick came out, they ain't say no. They couldn't say no. They saw the raw dick come out, and they could just not resist. But they only talk about, you know what I mean? He knew what would happen. Oh, so you didn't? You didn't. The most educated woman in the nation. You didn't know what was going to happen. The 3 B's, young ladies. Boys bring babies. Remember that. I mean, I teach my daughters that. What we got left? We got any more left? We're going to go on and what? Do we wrap this up now?
I wasn't finna have no baby with no black woman because she wouldn't allow you to have a loving, full relationship with your son. I've seen grown men weep and cry. I'm talking about gangster bad niggas, cause man, they just can't see, because she got so much control over the baby. I watch niggas give up on life, homie. I watch niggas put their head down in shame and walk away from the baby because she got too much control. It breaks a man's spirit and soul. Your son or your daughter looking at you and mama got all to say and you supposed to be daddy, then you can't be the hero. Because mama played a villain and you can't come save your child from that villain. How you gonna be that hero? I kick this goddamn door in to get my baby. Bitch, I'm gonna be a hero.
Word. But y'all, yo, we come to the end of the live. We gonna get on out of here. No need to drag it. Y'all see the importance and just working on yourself, bro. I don't even teach y'all how to vet. This is just how it is. The culture, this is just how it is. It's culture. It's here to stay. Chill. That's how you feel? You see, we have ignorant people in our community like this, guys. I'm the op, though. All I do is get on here and tell you the truth, right? But then you got ignorant folks that play like they want solutions, but they really don't want solutions. Remember, guys, always remember, the closer you get to the truth, the more pushback you're going to get from those that what? That benefit from the lies, y'all. Yo, I love y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to go get some shout outs before we get on out of here. And I'll see y'all later, man. Baby Bubba, what up, man? Lil Ernest, what's up, Lil Ernest? Barry Graham, Ashley, CR, salute, my sister. Unknown, what's going on, Unknown? Thanks for coming out tonight. Justin Stevens, thank you for coming out tonight. Briggs, what up, Briggs? Salute to you. My God, 5,000, the MVP. What up, 5,000? Name, what up, Name? Maurice, salute, my God. XL to the Prizzo. Tony, what up, Tony? Got my God, Toxic Ring Scandals, a.k.a. KDH. Y'all go check him out. I think he gonna be live with some juice in about 30 minutes. Word. Zone. Salute to my guy, Zone. Y'all also go check him out. He did a little vlog video earlier. Y'all might want to check that out. It was some jewels being dropped. There was some jewels being dropped right there. My guy Maurice, salute to you. Much love and thank you for your support, man. I gotta get you a wrench, Maurice. My God, man, my people's family. Ricardo, what's going on? Along with 3Bs are the 3Ds. When you get involved with BWs, you get disrespect, disappointment, and drama. Woo! Hold on. That's Ursus. That's Ursus.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's gonna be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still gonna be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And no.
Man, that was a good mic drop to end it on, man. Salute, Ricardo. Word up, man. All right, gang. We out of here, man. We gonna end like we always end with every single piece of content that we reacted to today, y'all. Have fun. First, we're going to hit them with this.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend and be with children.
One thing I just absolutely hate about being a mom is how, like, your children will, like, sometimes purposely poke at you. Because, like, I really do try my best to, like, keep my composure and not take my anger out on my kids and not use them as my own personal punching bags because they're in my space. Like, I really, you know, my daughter, she's 11, and sometimes she just poke at me. And my thing is, I'm like, you don't know what I'm battling emotionally, you don't know what I'm battling mentally, and you keep playing with me, bro. And I don't want to hurt you. Please stop. And then I just, like, will shut down and just, like, give her the silent treatment. Because I don't be having nothing nice to say, and I don't want to hurt her with my words. But I just think that that's so fucked up for kids when they do that. Like, why do you do that?
And guys, yo, y'all already know what time it is. It's not a color thing. That's why I don't need y'all getting triggered. I'ma just focus on my women. You know what I mean? I can't have all these tabs opened up because then ain't nothing gonna get done. But you know, it's some crazy white bitches. Y'all learned that feminism shit from the white bitches. Black women, yo. Can I tell y'all something? Y'all biggest downfall is because y'all love white women so much that y'all want to be them. Now y'all hate them. You know what I mean? Because y'all starting to act just like those little wild feminist bitches, be these ones.
That's why I started this fucking podcast for real. Because I don't want women to fucking listen to these men. They're not giving us good advice, yo. Listen, they've been fooling us for years. No, look. I'm sorry to fucking burst your bubble, but all the shit men have been saying they've been trying to fool us for years. Because they don't want us to know the fucking truth.
What's the truth, though?
The truth is we don't fucking need that for shit.
Bro, you're lying piece of shit.
We're doing good by ourselves. We don't fucking need them for nothing. I'm just saying they're just the slaves. I'm sorry you're a man. That's what they are. They're just douche. We don't need you for nothing. Go to war and come back 5 years later. We don't fucking need you. We've been on our own doing fine.
If it was women,
we don't fucking need you.
Probably a lot more war.
No, the fuck it wouldn't.
So I'm not here to try to convince any woman that they need to date or marry any particular race. I just believe in having honest conversations. And unfortunately, when Black women talk about interracial relationships, it's usually dishonest. Oftentimes what happens is that we had bad or failed experiences in the Black community, and then we want to take those broken pieces of ourselves and then bring it into the white community without first being self-reflective. If you can literally say an entire people group, an entire race of men is better than another race, that means you probably don't know them. Because if you actually knew white people, you would know that they also have struggles, that they also have issues. I mean, 80% of Americans, just about 80%, live paycheck to paycheck, including white people. So no, white men aren't going over here, all of them with trust funds, buying their women houses, flying them out on yachts, just treating them like goddesses. No, that is a literal fantasy and fairy tale. As I mentioned before, if white men were treating all of their women like queens, then feminism would not have been started. Feminism literally started by white women who were unhappy with their position in society. They wanted more power. They wanted more access to wealth. They wanted more agency. So no, that's not true. Also, white men treat us better, but they don't marry us. Currently, about 1% of white men in the United States of America have a Black wife. I'm not talking about a girlfriend. I'm not talking about a side piece. I'm talking about wife. Married, shared assets, all of that. It's about 1%.
And that's because they ain't stupid. They see this.
I'm telling you, he's not going to be going. Nigga, you ain't had my child the whole year. He's not going with you. Come on.
Who you want to go? You want to go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you got to pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
You sure you go be in jail though?
You good.
You go be in jail, whatever.
Come on. Don't cry, bro.
I don't want you to go to jail. Slap me, nigga. Slap me, nigga.
Let me hug him, man. I'm about to hug him, man. You got me fucked up.
Boy.
Give me a hug.
Boy.
Call your pussy ass nigga come fight.
Man, boy.
Come on, Noah. Boy, you a hoe. Man, tell your bitch to stand on her spot, nigga.
Salute, guys. And my guy, Free Palestine. What's going on, man? All right, y'all. See y'all later. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life.
You are not niggas. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.